Now, how do we always seem to end up in messes like this? Thanks for tuning into Disco Chaotica. I'm your DJ, and this is... what are we calling this? Disco Craft? Disco Pack Chaos Craft? I think we've used Chaos Craft already. I don't know what this is. Sorry, just descending from a tree, as we seem to do in the beginning of a lot of our series, actually. Always seem to spawn in trees. But it is a beautiful tree. If you haven't guessed already, we are in modded Minecraft. In fact, this is a custom mod pack that I've been working on for version 1.20.1, and kind of just messing around, playing with it, seeing what's going on. What is that? Is that from Tree Chop? There's a bunch of mods in here. I will try and mention them every time that we come across one. But yeah, we are starting a new modded series. I don't know if this is going to replace Better Minecraft, because there was still a bunch of fun stuff to do there. But I've mentioned this before, I was kind of getting a little bored of Better Minecraft, so I figured, hey, let's start fresh. Let's do something brand new and figure out what is going on. Speaking of what is going on, what is on my map there? This looks like a giant butterfly or moth or something. Oh, well, hello there. What are you? That looks a little bit terrifying, but also awesome. Could be from When Dungeons Rise? Is that what it's called? We have a dungeon mod in here somewhere. We're just gonna chop down a tree. We have tree chop in here. So, goes a little bit slower than usual, but also is gonna give us something really cool. Breaks down the whole tree. Hooray. So instead of having to break it down piece by piece, we get the entire tree, and that way we don't have the complexity of like vein mining or figuring out any of that stuff. I don't know. I think it looks a little more aesthetically pleasing. But yeah, this is a brand new series. This mod pack may evolve as we go along. So we are in Fabric, and at this time, Create has not been updated for Fabric 1.20.1, but I also don't know if we are going to use Create, just because I want to do something a bit more simple, a bit less confusing, less overwhelming, I guess. I definitely feel like we got a little bit overwhelmed in Better Minecraft, just because there were so many options and not a whole lot of incentive to complete those. But the mods that are in this pack are much more geared toward just decoration and that kind of thing. It is very much just like we've got chipped, we've got handcrafted, we've got a bunch of mods just for like decoration, and I think that is something that we really need. Not anything complicated, not anything just super out there. We just need some decorations. And the world itself is even decorated. We've got a few structure mods in here. Check it out. Oh, I was going to say this looks really cool, but this is a gallows, apparently? What the heck? Hold on. This needs some investigating. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. It feels like there's supposed to be more to this than there actually is. Like it only partially generated or something like that. Like, look at these pressure plates. Oh, we fall straight through them. That's lovely. What's in the chest? Oh, our very first iron. Are we going to skip from wood straight to iron again? That would be fun. And as per tradition, the very first thing we are going to do is eat some bread. Lovely. Now, I am determined, I've been really bad about this in the past, but I am determined to eat something other than bread, because it's not healthy in our diet. That's an iron sword. That's another iron sword. Okay, so this is a lot. That's a diamond. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe these structures are a little too much. But hey, I'm not gonna complain. We lived off of, what, 2 or 3 diamonds for a while in most of our other series in the past. We can take some time to, just have a bit of fun. Look at this guy. This is, oh, whoever lives here, you've got a tree growing right in front of your house. Not the best view in the world. Got anything in here? You got sunflowers and sunflowers and sunflowers and sunflowers. And, oh boy, someone really loves their sunflowers. Well, it's a cozy little place. I might steal one of their beds, but aside from that, not too much of interest here. Actually, I'm gonna use one of their beds. Didn't realize it was already nighttime. Whoops. Alright, well, time to venture out into the world, see what's going on. Maybe build my one single wooden tool, and then be done with it. It's a rite of passage, and we make jokes about it every time, so I'm not gonna turn that down. Wait. Do we could skip. Alright, we're skipping it. We're skipping it. Not even doing wood. Not even starting with wood. We are starting with iron. You know, something about that feels kind of good. And something about that also feels kind of wrong, but leaning more toward good. Just gonna seal all of this wheat. I've kind of gotten into a habit of hoarding wheat. Not just for making bread, but also for making other things. Like mud bricks, which we had to make a few of recently. Don't ask. Actually, instead of asking, go find out for yourself. There's a whole video about it. Maybe I'll link it in the description or in a card or, I don't know, whatever people on YouTube do to get people to watch their other stuff. There's a village here. Maybe we'll just go steal some of their stuff. Just a little bit. Just, you know, rob them blind like we always do. I love how when I first started this channel, I was always very concerned, oh, I don't want to be a bother to the villagers. I want to keep all their stuff nice. I don't want to ransack their homes. And we threw that out pretty quickly. Wow, I don't think I saw a single chest in this entire village. Maybe they're hiding everything from me. Hold on. That's a much more complicated pillager outpost than anything I've seen before. We might die, but I've gotta check this out. Wait a minute. Oh, I love these. I love these things. I'm not sure what adds them. I think they might be an immersive structures thing. But look at you. It's a little, like, biosphere, dome, garden, greenhouse? Is that the term for it? Yeah, it's a little greenhouse. Look how nice this is. I think that I've shown this. I think we've seen this in one of the other packs that I've played in the past. Look, we've got flower room, we got a room for crops, which I will try not to trample over. And what's over here? We've got a room full of azaleas. I'm gonna steal one of these because those are going to look super nice wherever I end up putting them. And they've got bamboo here. Wait, they've got pots with like all of the different saplings. I have to steal all of these. Well, I'm sure we'll find our way back here at some point. Let's take a look around and see what we've got available. There's some sort of structure up here. There's a structure over here. There's a big old dome over here on what looks like a campground. All of that's over to the west. What is going on? This has been very laggy for the last couple of minutes, and I don't know why. None of these mods together have given me any trouble before. Oh, that's gorgeous. But yeah, I don't know quite what's going on. Another thing in the sky. A lot of things in the sky. That's gonna be... Oh. Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. That looks kind of amazing. Let's go see what this is. It looks like a lighthouse? A lighthouse combined with a boot? Something like that? I don't know, it looks fancy. And we have a village here. Or a little village, it looks like. I'm only seeing a couple of buildings. Wait, is this part of the village? It seems like it is. And look, we've got bees and everything in here. Well, we've got bee nests. I'm not seeing any actual bees. Any loot in here? Oh, boy. Wow. Well, we know where to go for anything bee related. I'm not going to take any of this right now, just because we are a little short on inventory space at the moment. I definitely want to check out this lighthouse because it looks amazing, and if it doesn't try to kill us, then we might settle down in here at first. Hello? Anybody going to try and stab me? Maybe not. Maybe this is one of the dungeons that doesn't try to kill you. Whoa. Whoa. Hold on. This kind of looks amazing. How does it... Oh my gosh. Is it... Okay, now we have to go back outside. We have to see this. We have to... Is there water I can jump down into? I thought I saw water down here somewhere. Look at that! It's circling around, almost around the whole thing. Wow, that kind of looks amazing. If it weren't for the fact that it's so tall and probably really difficult to navigate, I'd love to settle down right here. But think that we are going to have to keep looking because it's nice and it's big, but it doesn't exactly give us a whole lot of elbow room. Wait, is that the floating island that we saw earlier? There's a house on it. Hold on, suddenly I really want to climb up there and see what's going on inside of there. You know, it's just occurred to me, I don't have a water bucket, so I have no way of getting up and down from here. But that's future me's problem. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Hello! Look at you! All fancy with your floating library house in the sky. You've got a little garden. How is this coral staying alive? Is this waterlogged or something? What's going on? I didn't mean to. Oh no. It was so pretty and I destroyed it. What have I done? Hold on. I paused for a second, but I just saw some particle effects. And now our villager friend has magically appeared upstairs. Okay. I mean, that's fine, I guess. He lives on a magic floating island, so he can be magic if he wants to. Now the next course of action is, of course, to rummage through his stuff. He's got glowberries, moss, and an aqua affinity and efficiency book. Got some books and compasses. You know what? I think we'll stay here. I think we're gonna... I mean, first of all, we gotta make ourselves a bucket, of course, because we need a way to get back down. He's even got a crafting table already made for us. Scoop out a bit of water from his little aquarium back here that I totally didn't ruin. And now, yeah. What do you say, Mr. Librarian? Do you want to be my roommate? Do you have any good trades? Fire protection, paper for emeralds. Yeah, we'll hang out here. We'll be buddies. And it'll be great. Now, as always, I promise I'm not going to just stay in that little house forever. It's a nice spot, but we do want to make our own stuff, especially with this pack. This pack, the mods in it are specifically designed around the idea of just decoration and creation and doing your own thing. And that definitely does not work with just hanging out in some villager's magic house. Ooh, look at this. We got our little underwater reservoir here. Any diamonds in sight? Not a single one. But this looks like fun. Got some zombies ready to eat our face, but we're gonna take them out first. Oh, actually that's a lot of zombies. Hey, line up in a row. No group munching. My face is not for eating. Alright. Take you guys out one at a time. How did you catch fire? Was that... Ow, 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 ow. Is that something on our sword? Does it have, like, special... What's on you? Plus 2.9 fire damage. Interesting. It's not even flame, it's just fire damage being done to these zombies. I'm not sure which mod adds that, but it seems like a lot of fun. Anything fancy on our pickaxe? Nothing. Maybe it's just items that we find like in chests and stuff. Down into the deep slate we go. Ooh, our first real diamond. Oh, boy, you leave me alone. Can you just not? Where was it? There you are. You as well. Man, having this sword light everything on fire feels like a bit of a double-edged sword. Pardon the expression. Just because, you know, it's nice to be able to set things on fire. Of course it was only one. Why would it be anything else? But at the same time, like, if I'm setting zombies on fire, then they are gonna do some damage back if they hit me at all. Well, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3. Is that a fourth? I'm seeing 4 diamonds in close proximity, all surrounded by things that either want to set me on fire, or eat my face, or any combination of those things. And you know, I don't want to be set on fire, have my face eaten, or shot, or stabbed, or spidered. I don't think that being spidered is actually a word, but it is now because I hate them. The Minecraft ones, to clarify. As we've established, I love regular spiders. They're just little guys going about their business. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Being very oh, not careful enough apparently. Do not drop the sword, please, hand. Let's not do that instead of doing it. Okay. There's some mobs on the other side of this. We're gonna try and break the diamonds without them noticing. Cool. Now we run. Now some of you might be wondering, hey, have you fallen into your old habits of never torching things up again? That doesn't seem like a good idea. And to answer your question, yes I have, and you're right, it's not. But hey, we're having a good time. Murdering spiders, which is not something that I thought I'd be saying out loud today, but it's fine. These ones don't have feelings. I mean, whether or not real spiders have feelings is a whole other debate, and I don't know if we're ready for that. Whoa, 1, 2, 3. There's a threefer. Hello. You know, I don't want to kill you. Like, I kind of just want to leave you. Look at you. You look so tired. You look like you're just done with everything. See, if I leave you here, you're probably going to despawn. So I can't really do anything to help. Okay, yep, sorry. You tried to kill me, and this is war now. Something's going on with our textures here. Not quite sure what this is all about. But as long as it gets us back up to our island, we should be good. This might take a bit. Drop all of this stuff off. Completely fill up our chest, of course. No other space. Hey, Hey Rumi, I know that these chests up here are probably like for your stuff. Wait, why are you unemployed? You still have your bookshelf, right? Yeah, you still got your lectern. Hey, have things been rough at work? Did you lose your job? I'm so sorry about that. I need to steal your chest. Okay, so I decided, since I'm not the best at building on the fly, to jump into a creative world and throw something together. And this is what I've got so far. I'm leaving the top of it kind of empty on the possibility that we'll add another floor to it. So just keeping that kind of flat for the moment, but if I don't decide to add another floor, then that will be changing. We'll get an actual roof on here. But we've got some nice little decorations, a lot of stuff from the Twigs mod, a lot of stuff from Chipped. And if we go inside, we've got these nice little pots, a glass ceiling, a little sleeping area with some books and things to look at. We've got all of our benches from Chipped, everything that we need in order to make all of these materials. Got a storage area, which will probably be replaced with the storage drawers, or whatever the version of the mod that's in here is. And we've got kind of a kitchen area, which doubles, thanks to these hopper botany pots, as kind of a growing area where we can grow berries, saplings, whatever we need to over here. We've got stove, got an oven, got these nice little brick chimneys from Adorn to puff some smoke up every now and then. We've got a basket where we can hold coal, cutting blocks, all of this fun stuff. And then I don't know for sure if this will stay. I kind of threw it together on the fly, but it's using these copper kilns, which are kind of like a souped up version of a furnace, kind of combine the best parts of the blast furnace, the smoker, and also just a regular furnace. So anything you can make in a furnace, you can make in here, to my knowledge. I don't know if we'll be following this plan one for one, but this is the design that I've got put together so far. I have saved this into Lightmatica, so now all we have to do is, actually build it. I don't know if I'll get done building all of it, but I'm at least going to get the structure started. Okay, so now the real question is, where do we actually want to build this? So let's jump into our free cam to take a look around. There's some nice stuff around here. There's the area with that lighthouse. This is a nice area here. It might be big enough if we just built it down here. I've got pretty close access to a lot of different biomes in this area. There's a ton going on. So do we want to just use this open area? Should be big enough. So let's head down here and take a look and see whether this would be a good spot to build. So obviously, if you're not familiar with Lightmatica, these blocks don't actually exist. There is nothing really here. Oh, this all got moved up too far. Let's bring it down. Actually, no, there's just a block here that's not rendering. I wonder if Lightmatica just isn't able to render some blocks. That might be a slight issue. But yeah, this is not actually here. None of these blocks have been placed. In fact, none of these blocks have been mined yet. I have to do all of this myself. This kind of just gives me an outline of this is what you need to do. This is what you need in order to accomplish it. So I am going to try and do a time lapse of this. Hopefully it works. I don't know how long it's going to take, but we'll see. Now, in order to make the majority of the blocks for this design, we are going to need some tables. Most of these blocks use the Chipped mod, and the Chipped mod has its own workbenches that it uses. So the ones we're going to need for sure are the Mason table, Carpenter's table, and the Loom table. We'll probably need the glass blower as well, although I think we only need it for the ceiling, which is still not rendering for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. So might be a little bit of guesswork for some of these blocks. But in the meantime, we need to get these guys made. They're not too complicated. I think the most complicated one is the blast furnace. So I actually might wait on this one until we need it for sure. Alright, there we go. We've got our brick, so we should just be able to toss all of this into the crafting table. And boom, we've got a mason table. So that's everything that we need for like the main structures in order to start the actual foundation. So really all that we need to do now is gather a bunch of blocks and just get things started. So as we get into this time lapse, the first thing that you will notice is that something is going on with our blocks. I don't know what happened in between the actual recording of this and the editing, but somehow all of our blocks have been replaced by something else. I think this is something to do with the replay mod in relation to our other mods being updated, as this is a constantly changing pack. So unfortunately things don't quite look how they're supposed to, but it'll look alright in the end. Alright, coming back from that time lapse, and we have got a decent amount of stuff done. We've got all of the cobblestone bricks in place, we've got all the cobblestone pillars and tops in place, and we have a decent amount of the floor in place. The problem that I'm running into is that some of these blocks, some of the blocks that are, you know, supposed to be in here, are not rendering. So I don't know what's going on because I'm pretty sure that they're all from the same mod. Yeah, created dark oak planks, I believe, is what's supposed to be right here. And if we pull up our little search bar, it's from Chipped. So it's the same mod and everything. So I don't know why it's not rendering, but it refuses to. So we might need to go through and do the rest of this manually. And I don't know if I'll get to the roof. I might not, but we will see. There's a few things that our Builder's Wand can't do. I actually don't know if I mentioned it before I started the time lapse, but we're using this Builder's Wand. I'm sort of figuring out how it works. It doesn't seem to like changing the rotation of blocks very much, so it seems like I really have to kind of go in manually to do all of this stuff. But go right here. Excuse me, you're just gonna die while I'm recording? How rude. There we go. That's working. So we've got a decent amount of the blocks. We've got almost, I mean, we got walls and a floor and most of a ceiling, so really, what else do we need? There we've got all of our blocks. I should just be able to that, and bang. Oh, we're still short 2? Did I use 2 somewhere else where I wasn't supposed to? Or maybe I just miscounted. It's probably just that I miscounted. Wow, that looks like a lot less stuff when we disable all of the rendering. But hey, we've got a decent portion of stuff. We just need to fill in the ground a little bit, get our glass. I think that we needed a blast furnace in order to make the glass blowing table, so we might not be doing that right away. Enough? Yes, we had exactly enough. Awesome. So yeah, this is what it'll look like eventually, and this is what it looks like now. I think that that is a pretty good place for us to stop. Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. Anyway, I will catch you all on the airwaves. Goodbye.